But watch China. Always watch China, because that, Lisa, is always going to be our test ahead. Lisa.
Okay. Good morning. Thank you very much for that, Ross. Well, following the summer of floods, there are predictions we're facing one of the worst termite seasons on record. Here to tell us how to protect our homes is termite specialist Rowan Gregson from Pestec. Good morning to you, Rowan.
Good morning, Lisa.
Why exactly does heavy rain cause a proliferation of termites?
Not so much the heavy rain, but the moisture that stays in the ground thereafter, because termites need a lot of moisture to carry out their day-to-day work, building tunnels through the ground and generally consuming timber in houses. What
are some early signs that you might have termites happening?
This is a bit of a problem for homeowners because often there are no early signs that homeowners can detect. The signs are usually in out-of-the-way places, under the house or up in the roof. And so that's why it's very important for homeowners to have an expert come in and do an inspection for them.
Because there's nothing worse than finding out way too late and then you've got a wall that's going to come down.
That's right. Often it's a vacuum cleaner that might be pushed through a skirting board, or a door falls off its hinges, and yes, too late. OK,
well, let's go through some of your tips. Your first one is to reduce the food sources that termites are going to have. What sort of things are they?
Yeah, so often homeowners don't actually realise what a food source for a termite is. A lot of the time, termites will enter a house, eat a little bit of timber, but they might get into a box of books or some stored items. And so there's a lot of different things that they will eat. But outside the home, you've got things like firewood that's stored next to the house, or timber that's been put in underneath the house just to put it out of the way. Often there's formwork under a house that's been left when it was built. These are perfect food sources and just need to be removed.
We had a tree that we didn't know was dying, and they well and truly got into that and then made the way to the house. Why is it important to reduce that moisture around the house, for that reason you were talking about before?
Yes, so in dry times, moisture around our homes comes from things like leaky gutters or leaky taps. Underneath the house there might be a leaky pipe, and so termites are very much attracted to that because it's very difficult for them to find moisture. So as much moisture as we can reduce around the house as possible, the better.
So if you suspect that you've got termites, you should obviously get an inspection, but how often should you get that done?
You should have an inspection at least every 12 months, and in some cases, and a lot of the time on the eastern seaboard of Australia, we're in very high-risk areas, and every 6 months is not out of order.
Really?
Yes.
Can you stop them dead with an inspection and then a treatment?
An inspection won't stop them. Treatments do, but it's never just 100% fix and then forget about it. You do need to be constantly vigilant.
OK.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Rowan Gregson, thanks very much for that.
Thanks, Lisa.
Over to you, Carl.
OK, note to self, do not buy Lisa's house.
That was the house.
After the break, the Hollywood gossip with Richard.